Video 163. This here is Grooviev, aka the ancient spirit Trolaka, the inner spirit, the ancient one. Let us talk about maladec, where Earth comes from. Let's get real. Let's keep it real. Okay? Now, when maladec came apart, I talked about this substantially in a few videos years and years ago already. But let's get into this deeper. When maladec outer shells came apart through numerous mannerisms, and the inner part reformed as it came into its new location between Venus and Mars, which incidentally disrupted both of those planets, well actually Mercury's too, gravity wells they were in before, destroying the ecosystem of all three planets. Gee, thanks a lot, Earth. Boy, I tell you. So, what I'm looking here is when they talk about the ancient ones locked up within the planet, beneath the planet, which can also be understood as in the lower levels of the planet in certain locations. Are they truly from Earth's history of ancient wars, or are they from the history of maladec? Maladec in his final years. I remember maladec. I wrote about it, my experiences on maladec. But in the latter years of maladec, there was such great evil, and very intensively complicated prison systems were designed for these numbskulls, these bamboozlers. So when they're talking about now, there will be a time when the ancients are released, when the evils when the beings are released on the surface. Are we actually talking about beings from Earth's ancient history, or from when it was still maladec? And how much of the inner part of Earth is still the same as it was when the outer part of it, when it was still maladec? Which parts of it were unchanged? So some of these cages, some of these prisons, as long as we're talking about that, some of the different, because there's all sorts of different variations of beings living within the planet Earth. So which ones are we talking that were actually been down there, as some of them, their homes, since Earth was still where maladec was? How many? I ask you.